Welcome to another Sunday School Short. Today we are in 2nd John and 3rd John, walking through the New Testament chronologically as it happened, as it was written. Like, subscribe, and share if this is a blessing to you. This is a short lesson today, so get into God's Word with me. Join me. Both of these books just have one chapter each. So we're just going to hit the high points, all right? Don't neglect the reading. This is just a supplement, not a substitute for your time in God's Word. And 2nd John's written to a local church called the Chosen Lady. That's how he's describing the Chosen Lady and its children. And it's warning against false teachers, okay? So verse 4, how happy I was to meet some of your children and find them living according to the truth, just as the Father commanded. And then John reminds us again to love one another. Many deceivers have gone, verse 7, many deceivers have gone into the world. They deny that Jesus Christ actually came in a body. John encourages us to be diligent here in 2nd John. Again, don't neglect the reading. This is just my high points, okay, of my time in God's Word. You get into God's Word. Verse 10 says something a little like this. If anyone comes to your meetings and doesn't teach truth, do not invite them into your home or offer encouragement. All right. The book of 3rd John. 3rd John is written to Gaius, a leader in one of the churches John knew well. Okay. He warned him against pride, but yet support the genuine pastor, the genuine worker, the genuine missionary of the church. Okay, so John gives Gaius accolades for his faithfulness. In verse 5, he says, "Dear friend, you are being faithful to God when you care for the traveling teachers who pass through, even though they are strangers to you." And the last part of 6, please continue providing for such teachers in a manner that pleases God. So God calls us to give and go with missionaries and be a part of that, encourage that those traveling teachers, which is essentially what a missionary is. And it doesn't have to be all the way across the world. It can be in your own community, okay? So, but we too are called to provide for our pastors, our staff, our missionaries. Normally, they are way underpaid for their knowledge, for their education level, for their skill sets, and for their time. All right? You may make whatever dollar amount per hour, but they make less according to the time that they spend, because I guarantee you most pastors are, when they hear about somebody being in the hospital, your friends, your family, they're there. Or someone on the staff's there, okay? That is their time. Very, very valuable. Take care of your pastors. Verse 8, so we ourselves should support them so that we can be their partners as they teach truth. And then it speaks of Diotrephes, and he loved to be a leader, yet he does not want to listen to spiritual authority, and he's making evil accusations, this guy. All right, John tells Gaius, do not let this bad example influence him, and he tells him in the last part of verse 11, those who do good prove that they are God's children, and those who do evil prove that they do not know God. There's more in the reading here. Hey, get in there with me. A short lesson today. We're getting ready to start Revelation, the book of Revelation. This was in the days to come, and which is where John is writing this letter in exile. It is of times to come. It is what's going to happen in the future. He was exiled on the island of Patmos, all right? And many people think, well, you can't understand all that. There's lots of imagery and symbolism. No, we can understand it. And we're going to break it down. But again, this isn't the full format for a large, drawn-out Bible study. So you get you a good study Bible, get you a good commentary on Revelation. I'm, again, just going to hit the high points. I'm your spark plug. I'm your encourager to get in God's Word. God bless you. Like, subscribe, and share.